Good evening. It's Wednesday night, the 20th of January. Yep, 20th of January, 2021. All right, so what do we got here? We're looking at Grand Army of the Republic. This is about a task force game, obviously. Right? Designed by Roger Nord. I got a really clean copy. It's unopened, so let's go open it and take a look. This is we can read the back of it a little bit. I guess I can get some of that. The time is spring 1861, and the place is America, poised on the edge of civil war between the new Confederate States and supporters of the Union. Grand Army of the Republic is a 2 to 4 player simulation of this 4-year conflict as either the North or the South player. You are given an economic base to build land and naval forces and commit them to battle. Use of special abilities, general cards, and battle cards will influence the outcome. Alright, so pretty much self-explanatory. Played this game back in the day. It's okay. What I was really wanting to do is, I know a couple people that play Axis and Allies, and sometimes, look, I'll play Axis and Allies. I don't have a problem with it. But sometimes people that are really dedicated to Axis and Allies, it's hard to get them to play anything else. I don't know. They really do think it's a better game than what it is, or I don't know what it is. But this, as I recalled, has a lot of the rules. It's similar to Axis and Allies. So I thought a couple people may play this. And while it's similar to Axis and Allies, it has a couple extra rules which make it decent, if I recall correctly. Look at that, I'm knocking my camera around. That's what I get. Alright, so let's open it up though. Alright. Wow. It's from back in the 80s, right? So it's gonna be look at this camera. I like it. So it's gonna be a little, wow. Stick in there. Get it open. Boy. I always love Task Force games. And even this one, even though it's definitely not a heavy game, but it's a good game. As I recall, I played it 3 or 4 times back a few years ago. And as I recall, it's a good game. The best game on the subject? No. It's a pretty good game. So kind of a light game and kind of a, man, look at that. See if I can find a knife or something here. There, no. Wow. There it is. I don't want to tear up the box. There we go. I never struggled with the box so much. Alright, there it is. Jeff Davis, Abraham Lincoln there. Alright, here we go. These are 2 D10s and stands, right? Extra baggies. This is something that I always enjoy. Extra baggies for. GMT does a very good job, but they're one of the few that give you extras. Map. We'll look at the map in a minute. Cards. Obviously before the early 90s when cards were some of the battle cards. Right? Sheridan, Hooker, Grant, McClellan, Rosecrans. Okay. So this is general. That's the leaders. Some of the battle cards here. Right? Confederate general cards. Right? Johnston, Jackson, Polk, Longstreet, Ewell, Hardee, A.P. Hill, Lee, Hood. That's an interesting thing about A.P. Hill. He was brother-in-law with John Hunt Morgan, as well with Basil Duke, General Basil Duke. Union Army display. Core 2, Core 3, Core. All right. Union service chart, Union dollar track, a little economics. It's you know, like I said, it's a little bit like Axis Allies. There are always going to be economics within there. Battle track, right? Confederate Army display, right? Battlefield display, all right? That's just keep your stuff. That's just really to keep everything straight when playing it. Yeah. Like I said, rules reminiscent of Axis Allies. And if you keep your Confederate dollar track, right? Confederate service chart. Wow. Counters. Wow. Let's look at the counters here since I'm snupping them out. There's their Confederate and Union corps, right? You got counters here. Honestly, not bad counters for Task Force games in the 80s. I mean, they're not great counters, but they're not bad counters, right? A couple sheets of counters. Not bad at all, actually, compared to some of them. They're not great, but they're not, you know. I think they're better than a lot of. You know, with these counters, you can tell what they are, you know. Confederate battle flags, Union flags, gray. Artillery, right? I mean, I can live with those. Rule book, playing pieces. It's not getting started. It's not that difficult. Order of play, actions in a round, right? There you go. Draw cards, collect income, purchase new units, and develop special abilities. Combat movement, right? Combat, non-combat movement. Place cards and new units, and reorganize corps. That's it. It's like I said. It really does remind you of an Axis and Allies type game. I don't know if I'll get any of the A&A guys I know to play it with me, because they're just some of those guys are so odd about wanting to play that game and nothing else, right? But Confederate setup, right? Special abilities. Let's look at the efficient corps command. Is there a special ability? It's a table, if I'm not mistaken. The player may transfer one general card from a corps to another corps during the combat movement portion of the individual round. Navy priority even. All right. Let's look at the map. Be honest with you, I don't remember this map being too much. And it's not, but it's functional. I mean, it's a good map. Runs from North Florida all the way up through Kentucky, West Virginia, Missouri. You got Indiana, almost the whole state of Indiana there, and Ohio. All right. Mississippi, South Carolina, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, obviously up here. Terrain key. Yeah, it's functional. Like I said. All right, there it is. Grand Army of the Republic. That's it. That's all I got for you. So, yeah, like I said, decent little game. But here's a little advertisement. If you enjoyed Grand Army of the Republic, you'll want to subscribe to Volunteers, the newsletter of Civil War Gaming. That's kind of cool. How much was it back then? 1 year enlistment, $9, 2 year, $16. That's cool. All right, man. Everybody have a great night. And yeah, always love Task Force games. Take it easy. Y'all be careful out there. Bye-bye.